In this Excel data analytics series, we are going to learn about VLOOKUP. So VLOOKUP is an Excel function which is used to search for a value in the first column of a table and return a related value from other column in the same row. So by the name suggests, VLOOKUP is a vertical lookup. So it searches value vertically from top to bottom. So in this example, we have order ID, customer ID and name of the customer, and the product they have bought. So the product ID, product name, and how much quantity they have bought. So consider if you have a large volume of data, we are just trying to extract a value for a particular ID. So in this example, what is the name of the product in order ID 103? So we have an order ID 103, but we need to extract the name of the product. So it should give headphones. Suppose if I change the product name at some point of time, I should get the changed value here. So for that, we are going to use the formula. So the formula starts with equal to, I'll just call VLOOKUP. So when you type VLOOKUP, press tab. So we will have the syntax of the first, we have to see lookup value. So we have a syntax as lookup value, table array, column index number, and the range of lookup is optional. So what I'm going to give is lookup value. So lookup value is the one for what value we are going to extract. So for this 103, I'm going to extract the product name. So I'll just give click on this cell, comma. The next, the syntax is table array. So we have to choose a table. So what I'm going to do is I'll choose from order ID till product name, because I don't need the quantity, I just need the product name. So I can select until product name, comma. Column index number is the one that which value we need from this table. So from this table, I need a product name. So this table, it starts from, this is column 1, this is column 2, this is 3, this is 4, and this is 5. So the product name is in column 5. So I'll give the index as 5. Then give comma. So when you just give comma, it says that if you need an approximate match, you can choose true. If you need an exact match, you can choose false. So exact matches, it should match the ID so that we can get the exact value. So in this point of time, I choose the exact match. So click OK. So you get this 103 product. For this 103 ID, we will have the headphones. Suppose if I change the ID over here as 101, you could see automatically the product name is changed. So like this, we can give a VLOOKUP function. So that is the second example we have. We need to understand how many units of how many quantities for this 304 product ID has been sold. So in the same way, I'm going to write the VLOOKUP function. I'll call VLOOKUP, press tab. The first value is lookup value. So I'll just choose 304, comma, table array. So in this point, I have a product ID and a quantity. So what I'm going to do is I'll just select from product ID to quantity. So I'll just choose from this column D. I don't want this column and all, so I'll just start from here. Then the column index number. So comma. So the column index number will be, since I have chosen from here, this is column 1, this is column 2, and this is column 3. So the quantity is column 3. Comma, I need exact match, so I'll just choose exact match, then press enter. So you could see for 304 product, we have a quantity of 2. Suppose if I change 305, automatically the value will be changed. So this is about VLOOKUP. Suppose we have another example as we have two different sheets. We need to find out the value from other sheet. So in this example here, I have a sheet 2 and I have a sheet 3. In this sheet 2, I have an item code, item name, and I have a stock. So item code here, I have it in ascending order, 1001, 1002 till 1011. But in sheet 3, some people need for this item code how many stocks are there. So we do not need to look the item code and we do not need to enter the value manually. Instead, what we can do is we can use the VLOOKUP. So now here I'm going to use the VLOOKUP function as equal to VLOOKUP of, the first one is lookup value. So what I'm going to do is I'll just choose this lookup value, okay, comma, table array. So I'll just go to the sheet 2 table array. So for this item code till stock, I'll choose completely the table array, comma. So in this, what column index number we need is the stock. So the third column, C column. So what I'm going to type is 3, comma, exact match. Then click enter. So you could see for this 1007, 7 stocks are in place. So if I just drag it over, the formula will be populated to other cells as well. We can cross check. For 1007, the quantity stock is 40. For 1007, the stock available is 40. So we can use the VLOOKUP function from one sheet to another sheet, and also we can use it from one workbook to another book as well. So this is all about VLOOKUP function in Excel.